Hello everyone. Hello everyone. So this is the session number 8 of Food Safety and Quality Assurance, and the topic which we'll be covering today is Codex Alimentarius. So this is the continuation of the 7th session, and Codex standards are the requirements intended to provide consumers with a sound, wholesome food product free from adulteration, correctly labeled and presented. They explicitly quantified and specified in acceptance form exactly what is considered to be in compliance with regards to certain commodities. The international acceptance most important consideration next to safety. The prescribed format used to develop each standard must include name, scope, description, essential composition and quality factors, food additives, contaminants, hygiene, weight and measures, labeling and methods of analysis and sampling. The codes of practice advisory text issued to all members, such as designed to assist members in achieving purpose of Codex. Individual members decide how to use Codex, typically describe hygiene requirements and consider checklist of requirements for enforcement authorities. The guidelines and recommendations are the basic tools used to help member nation in elaboration of the standards to conform to Codex, not binding but accepted worldwide. It is very useful in developed countries. For example, Code of Ethics for International Trade in Food. Commission can make guidelines such as quasi binding for SPS agreement guidelines. So, what does the Codex standards work upon? It uses HACCP, that is Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Point in development of standards. It is flexible enough to allow members incorporate them into existing legislation. Strive for international consensus. Now, incorporate risk analysis methods. The 8-step procedure to pass a standard are the review twice by CAC, developed by member, and twice by government and other interested parties. So, what are the codex norms for food additives? Any substance not normally, what is food additives as per codex? So, any substance not normally consumed as a food on its own and normally constituting a typical food ingredient, whether or not it has any nutritional value, the intentional addition of which to food or technological purposes in manufacturing, or may reasonably be expected to result in its byproducts becoming a component of otherwise affecting the characteristics of such foods. The food labeling under Codex. The Codex general standards for the labeling and packaging of foods is any tag, brand, mark, pictorial or other descriptive matter written, printed, stenciled to a container of food. The food labeling requirements under Codex Alimentarius are name of the food, list of ingredients, net contents and drain weight, name and address of manufacturer, country of origin, lot identification, date marking and storage instructions and instructions for use. So, the member nation must formally accept Codex standard. The type of acceptance is full acceptance. The product distributed freely under standard name if complies with Codex standard. The acceptance with specified variations such as product distributed freely only if complies with standards and variations. And target acceptance is confirming product distributed freely but standard not accepted until certain date. The Codex summary is designed to ensure the international acceptance in terms of quality and economic interest for consumer and to ensure fair trade practices. The standards based on scientific principles such as hazard analysis and critical control points. The Codex summary shows that it is, states that it is flexible so that it can be integrated into members' national law. Codex reflects international consensus and food laws issues. That's all for this session. Thank you.